Good evening everyone, I'm here for another video, and this one's about the most underrated altcoin there is on the market today. So again, this is my own opinion, this is not financial advice, and I can tell you now that the crypto I'm talking about is none of these that is displayed on this image that I have in front of me right now. So I just wanted to point out that is not financial advice. I'm not a financial expert, I'm just a guy on the internet that just tends to do a lot of research. So let me begin. Insular, INS. So straight to the point, I believe this is one of the most underrated cryptos there is in the market at the moment. And before you switch over and, I'm shilling this coin, just hear me out and let me tell you why I think this is one of the most underrated coins there is. So if we look at market cap and the volume, so you can see the market cap is only 6 million. It's ranked at 382 and the circulating supply is 32.5 million with a total supply of 50. And if you look at that, that is an extremely low number considering I think Bitcoin's at around about 21 million and that is currently trending around about $8,000, and at the moment Insular is trading at 18 cents. So you can see that as a comparison, but you might be saying, okay, well, there's a lot of coins that have a low max supply and they're not going to make it. Well, let me just show you something. This is all the markets that Insular is currently trading on, and you can see they're on Binance, BitHub, OKX, KuCoin, Macrotox, IDEX. So I think the two main exchanges that this coin is currently on is Binance and BitHub. So that is two exchanges where you have a lot of exposure for this coin. So let me also tell you why I think that this coin has a lot going for it. So this is the number of commits that are made on the GitHub repository, and this is a top 10 list of the number of commits that have been made for each crypto. So you can see at the top there is INS, followed by Holochain, Alph, Lisk, Nulls, ZoroX, Raiden Network, Rchain, Tron, and Vite. So you can see INS or Insular, they've been doing a hell of a lot of work. They have 14,500 commits, which is incredible for the level of the project that where it is at the moment. And you can see Holochain's at 8,200. Just to put this into perspective, if I keep scrolling down, you can see Tron is at number 9, and they have a fairly large team of developers working on the Tron ecosystem, and they only have 3,500 commits. So that is a huge amount of input that the INS or Insular team is currently working on, and I can really see Insular exploding over the next couple of years. So just to move on to their website, so the main thing when you're looking at a new altcoin or something to invest in, I would say don't invest in it if you don't understand what it's for or what it can do. If you don't know what it can do or what it's for, then I wouldn't invest in it, because you need a use case for each kind of crypto. If it's just going to be another currency, if it's just going to be another Ethereum, if it's just going to be something that's an alternative to something else, then you maybe have to question, well, what's the point? So what's different about INS? So with INS, what I can see is they are building a blockchain for supply chain and logistics, energy and utilities, retail and consumer goods, automotive, and they're really stretching out far in terms of what they can achieve. Now, what's different with Insular compared to some of the other blockchain projects, you might compare this to, say, VeChain is doing supply chain and logistics and energy and utilities, whereas some other good projects are working on retail and consumer goods. The difference with Insular, as far as I can see, is this is mainly focused on B2B business. So this is business to business trading. And with that, essentially what they're doing is they are creating custom blockchains as required by the business. So if I'm a business and I'm currently using SAP or Salesforce, and somebody comes to me and says, okay, you need to get rid of that now, and you need to work on our own platform, I can imagine 90% of the businesses are going to say, no, we're not going to do that. We've invested millions to implement SAP or Salesforce or any of the main software packages that companies currently use. I mean, if I put this into an example for the everyday consumer, so you may purchase Windows 10, and then a new software application comes out to say, well, we have a new operating system that will allow you to transfer funds from one place to another. You've just invested $300 in Windows 10 Premium. You're not likely to switch over to a different software platform that a very limited number of people are using at this present time. And also on top of that, it's unproven. You don't know if you're going to come across bugs or issues as and when you use that software application. So this is where Insular is really building a really strong foundation for their products. And that's why I think they're in line to be one of the biggest risers in the next bull run. So at this time, I have to say that it's really make or break for this company. If I go back to the price, you can see when I go to the charts that their price has really plummeted. I mean, it's plummeted enormously from when they first started, and it's trending very close to zero. But if they take off, they will take off in a big way, especially considering their price is currently only 18 cents and their circulating supply is so low. So in light of that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, please let me know, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.